All right, let me set the stage again. We're in Diamond, trying to hit Mythic. We need 3 pips to do so. We have a pretty good win percentage, around 65%. So I'm hoping we can start in high Mythics, or relatively high, I guess. Mysterious Limousine is a great pack 1, pick 1. Let's take notes of some of these cards here. What else would go well with Mysterious Limousine? Rooftop Nuisance. Fake Your Own Death. Gathering Throng. Nothing. Yeah, I think the Rooftop Nuisance would be the best wheel to kind of pair with the Limousine and go into a white-blue type deck. Either Obscura or Brokers. Or something off the beaten path, potentially. I'll take, speaking of white-blue, I'll take Echo Inspector. I haven't been getting very many of these. I feel like people take them pretty high. But I do like it. I think it's a very strong common. I prefer it over removal. Graffine's guidance's wheel, we can get enough connive. The guidances are pretty good with flying or lifelink. Any keywords you can give plus stats to is a nice plan. Considering Obscura or Fiend Silencer can be a 2-for-1. We want to just stay 2 colors. We could take a Lackey, which is good to connive to the Inspector. We could take a Server, but I don't really want to take another 5-drop so soon. I'm going to take the Silencer here. Obscura Storefront, just the line we want, but there's an Echo Inspector as well. I'll take a second one. A minute since I've got an Echo Inspectors. And then we got Make Disappear or Lackey. I think those are both good for what we got going so far. I like the Lackeys when we have the Inspectors. Make Disappear. It's pretty strong in this format. Make Disappear would be stronger if we had Lackeys. I'm going to take a Lackey here. Oh, we got both of them again. We just take the Disappear this time, or the Maestro's Theater. I'd prefer to be more blue-white than full Obscura. There's the Maestro's Theater, though, if we did want to have it as a blue-black land. But I'll take a Make Disappear this time. Kind of diversify a little bit. Run Out of Town is great. Echo Inspectors is a little bit awkward with for the curve. But we're putting ourselves pretty solidly into blue. We'll keep an eye out for fixing more heavily now. I mean, probably should have been taking some earlier. Take a Revelation of Power just in case we are pretty straight white-blue. Actually, Ominous Parcel is pretty good in a Dimir deck because it gives you a 1-mana thing to put in the yard to trigger the 5 values. So I will take that. Mayhem Patrol Wield would be Jeskai. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna consider it. We could also just be, is it? I mean, we didn't see too many other good red cards. That was like the best red card that we saw, and it wheeled. We'll take Guidance in case we do end up in white-blue. But we're going to kind of stay open here. We really want to try to solidify in pack 2, though, and pick up a few of those fixing lands. Snoop Snoop ain't bad. It pitches the guidance, it pitches the fish. It gives a counter if we ever get counter synergy things. We don't have any yet, but they of course exist. Dapper Shield Mate in case we are white blue. Didn't see too much black. Dapper Shield Mate wheeling. Maybe people value it low, but Dapper Shield Mate's pretty solid. Wow, wacky last pick. Interesting, huh? Exotic pets I love. I was talking about counters mattering. Yeah, I think exotic pets is the place to be. The nuisance didn't wheel from the last pack. And we could try to play this in a 3-color deck. This is the best card in the pack. If we're not playing red, a Jeskai, we could take. If we were playing Jeskai, we could play Colin the Professional or Plasma Jockey. Oh, hi, Crabs.
Hi.
I saw the notification before I heard it. Welcome in. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you're doing well. We just started. We got 2 exotic pets. Oh, nice. Have you been dominating the F&Ms? Have you been effing the M? I don't know. That's not. Forget I said that. Ignore that. I didn't say that. Rafine's Informant is perfect. Gives us a counter to on curve give our fish a +1/+1 counter. We don't have the fixing to play Void Rend, but we'll keep it here and try to take some of those obscure lands. I have done no F&Ms. I was going to go to the pre-release, but then I got really... Oh no, my son was sick, and then I got sick. But I didn't go because my son was sick, so I haven't done any paper Magic for Streets of New Capenna. So still the last time I played Magic at a LGS was for War of the Spark pre-release. Yeah, NSL can be pretty tough. I didn't win a single match this season. I'm a big fan of Pugilist. Like, I'm almost considering. I know it's harder to splash because like Tramway Station, I guess River Tears Outlook. But I'm a big fan of Pugilist. I would almost rather splash Pugilist than Void Rend. Is that wild? I do have a Mayhem Patrol too. Not gonna splash that, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna consider being Jeskai aggro. River Tears Outlook. That helps. Black. Oh no no no. We're not we're not black. Oh no, this one. White, blue. That helps a little bit. So red, black, red, white, red, blue isn't really a thing. Yeah, that's hard to splash. But doesn't mean I can't do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. Potentially. Revelation of Power I like a lot. We get counters here. We get a counter here. We get counters here. I like the big life gain swing. I'll take the Waterfront District just in case we do want to play Void Rend. Yeah. I guess Cabaretti would be the land that we need for this, right? The Cabaretti Tri-land. Maybe we end up playing black and we want to dig up the body. There you go. You can have mine too if you want it. I'll give you a Void Rend. I will take a boon. Maybe play it, maybe not. Well, I like Boon of Safety in a Security Bypass deck. If we can get something like a Virtuoso next pack or something with Lifelink, Security Bypass is pretty good. Or like a Fairy Vandal or something where the extra card draw every turn just really goes wild. Oh man, I want some overseers. No overseer here, but there's a celestial regulator. That's cool. We have a little bit of counters. We got the Raffines. The rest of the counters are more later game, but I think we take the regulator. Lock ourselves more deeply into white-blue. We want more good 2-drops. We're really, really light on 2-drops, but I still want to take regulator over veteran, I think. Any good 2-drops here? Hold for ransom. I can take a hold for ransom. We don't really have very much in the way of interaction. I don't think we're going to play the pugilist. Oh, there's the courtyard, but we want the agent because we need 2-drops. It'll put counters on our fish. It'll set up a counter on curve to make regulator, throw a counter on a flyer, etc., etc. Second corpse appraiser, but we're kind of far away from that. Ooh, here's a tough pick. We got inspector and grifter. Blue white X more. Yeah, blue white is one of the best archetypes. Unless you're telling me I should be splashing a color, if that's what you mean by X. Let's see, inspector, grifter. We already have 1-drops. We already have 4-drops. I'm gonna take inspector and just go with the flyers. Ooh, here we go. Virtuoso. Ah, there's also informant. Man, what a loaded pack for us. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, blue-white I think is the best. Illuminator Virtuoso, security bypass. Protect them with... I can drop the parcel. That was for if we were playing more of a Demir or splashy type thing. But Raffine's Guidance. We can bring in the Boon of Safety as well. Illuminator Virtuoso can just single-handedly win games. We already have 1 Revelation of Power. How many creatures do we have? Only 11. Not going to play a Sewer Crocodile here. But yeah, you just kind of protect this with the counter spells and stuff. I mean, for example, another slip out the back is even better, I think, than Boon of Safety. But I think we need the backup agent here just because we want more 2-drops just to be able to reliably smash. I guess exotic pets is creatures too, so we technically have like 14 creatures. But I just want another 2-drop. We'll take backup agent. Grifter or server. I'm gonna take server. I don't know. Well, I guess we could hold up like counter spells and then connive. This could be... No, I'm gonna take server here. Maybe the other card was better. 8-draft corpse appraiser. Kind of surprised that came all the way around. I don't think we need psionic snoop anymore. Wow. No one's playing maestros apparently. All the corpse appraisers are coming around. We already have 2 security bypasses. We don't need a third. Okay. Another 2-drop. Yeah, this deck's good. I'm happy with this deck. We could potentially drop Shield Mate and just count on the Echo Inspectors. Could probably play 16 lands too. Maybe not. We have 2 5-drops. We'll play 17. We also have Connive and stuff to prevent flood. Okay. Deck seems good. I'm only going to play 1 bypass. Don't want to go all in on that plan. Rooftop Nuisance is great with backup agents. So we got 1 cut. We have 14 creatures, so I want to cut a non-creature. Maybe Boon of Safety? Boon of Safety can protect our Virtuoso and get it to connive for 1 mana, which I do like. Raffine Revelation of Power is more powerful though because it could give it flying. We didn't get the 3 mana trick. That one's better. Broker's Veteran is a bit filler, but Just drop the Speakeasy server too, but I want to keep a creature, so we will just drop one of our revelations. Drop a combat trick. Diversify a little bit. All right, and then I gotta name this deck. All right, we're Azorius. We got these fish. I do like the fish. It's a good name for a fish deck. I didn't realize how the fish look like they're painted. We've got some fancy colorations or markations. Oh yeah, you got an open Maestro's draft over there too. I got past 2 corpse appraisers, which is pretty wild in my opinion. Maestro's gonna be pretty good. Do you have any ideas for our name? Exotic pets. Fishy, fishy. Go fish. 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 Fishing for mythic. I'm gonna call it that. Fish food? We can do fish food. Fish food it is. I'll pick a sleeve. I'll just pick the big old turtle. Turtle's like a fish. Alright. Yeah. I'm happy. We've got for interaction, we've got Limousine, Run Out of Town, and Hold for Ransom. We've got a lot of 2-drops. We've got the kind of security back bypass package with the Virtuoso. We don't have other good targets for the bypass. We don't have lifelink. We don't have things that grow from card draw. But I think I'll still play one. We could potentially cut it. Yeah, we might not need security bypass. I might just cut security bypass. We're going to be attacking with a lot of flyers, hopefully. I mean, I guess we only have about 4 flyers, plus the unblockable creatures. So yeah, I'm going to cut bypass and just put in a shield mate. I think that's better. If we had more good targets besides the one Virtuoso for bypass, I would do it. But we have a lot of evasion already. So there's going to be plenty of times where we want to send all. So I don't think this is the deck for security bypass. And with that, I can cut Boon of Safety, because Boon of Safety, well, I can keep it to protect the Virtuoso still and trigger Connive for 1 mana. Let's just protect a flyer or something. Okay. Let's set this up. Fish food. We're 3 pips from Mythic, so hopefully this will get us there. I think it can. I think this is a strong deck. We've got enough 2-drops to be pretty consistent. We've got a lot of evasion with the flyers and the fish. We've got counters. We've got plenty of connive to make sure we're getting to the cards we want. Okay, on the play, having Virtuoso is pretty good. If I could draw like a counter spell or my Boon of Safety to protect it, that'd be pretty good. But either way, we could also just Rafine's Guidance it, which is nice. And then it's not really a 2-for-1 because we get to, even if they kill it, it's not really a 2-for-1 because we get to connive and we get to get this card back later. Alright, we're drawing a lot of land. So we might actually have to just discard a land here, even though I'd prefer to make it a 3/3 double striker. I think it's probably better to drop a land. Unfortunately. If we drew like a fish there, that would have been pretty good. pack 3, pick 3 hearse. I haven't played the hearse myself. I feel like sometimes it's really good and sometimes it's too slow. So I mean, I can see I'd pass you a pick 3 hearse myself. But I don't know, maybe you're gonna put me in the hearse for my foolishness. Alright, we've drawn nothing but lands, but at least we're conniving some of them away. It's 8 lands in our first 12 cards. 75% lands. Okay, okay. I could have counterspell here, but we'll play into it. Oh, okay. 3 Maestro's Charms, pretty good. I hope you got the fix-in. Are you getting those duels? I'll block. Okay, they depopulated. Cool. Losing the sweepers a lot lately. Love it. Love it, love it. Oh boy. Well, this game's going poorly. Sweeper and flooding aren't a good combination. Guess I could have killed my own Echo Inspector to prevent them from getting the fish. I don't think that's worth it. Alright, well, let's see. That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands. Not great. They must have interaction of some sort because they're not doing anything even though they've got a ton of mana up. Alright, that's instant speed. It's instant speed, but maybe I just do it now. Nah, we'll do it on their turn. Make them use their mana to counter it then. Pass, sorry. Okay. Backup agent would be nice to give myself lifelink. Do they have 3 colors? Because they haven't been doing much. We could make them pay 4 mana. That's not really worth it, is it? That I will counter. Sayonara, Angel. Lackey. A little late lackey. I can use it to chump their fish and make my own fish. Hey, Nick. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I tried to add an animated emote. I don't know if it worked, though. Oh, yeah. Does that read as Gary the Snail playing a drum? At that size? Does that still work? It's supposed to be Gary playing the drums. Can you tell? Does that look good enough? It's hard to squeeze in such a large thing. I had to get the snare and the snail in 112 pixels. Oh, good. Good, good, good. The inspiration came from crabs. Oh yeah, we got a Discord now, Nick, for our stream. Hop on in if you like. Crabs posted that GIF in the this is their second overseer. They have a sweeper, they've got 2 overseers. I think their deck's better than mine. We can get like a backup agent and just get a bunch of lifelink though. We have a chance. Oh, you know what? They weren't playing anything for a long time and I was just thinking they might have been color screwed. Oh, well, perfect. So like the question is, do I do this just to gain a bunch of life? I could try to eat one of their things. If they have interaction though, we're kind of in a bad spot, but if we can Revelation of Power and then just fly up and eat a Echo Inspector, that'd be pretty good. 5/6. Otherwise, we're dead in 2 turns. So let's say I do Revelation of Power, hit them for 5 lifelink. We have 16 life. They're hitting us for 6. So we're on a 3-turn clock. We hit them for 5. They're down to 8. And then they're on a 3-turn clock too, but that's counting this turn. Should I risk it for the bisque quick? I'm going to send my lackey just because I want to turn it into a fish anyways. But I'm not going to send... Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have just try to go for the big one, the Revelation of Power hit, but I just didn't want to get blown out. Ah, well. Guess we weren't going to be able to do it anyways, huh? That stinks. I guess I should have considered that they might have that when they finally got their mana. Their green mana. Yeah, this game was rough. They had depopulate and we kind of flooded. Oh.
Isaiah, what are you doing?
Good game.
If it isn't Jay Mathis. Hey Jay Mathis, we're doing earlier streams these days. I think we drew all of our lands. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we drew most of our lands. Oh man. Yeah, I mean we just lost. There's nothing we can do. We'll win the next one. We'll win the next one. Trying to get to Mythic today. We need 4 more pips now. But thanks for dropping by, J Mathis. I hope our earlier time suits your schedule. This Saturday, for those of you who are interested, we do have our Night Strix League. Check it out. It's going to be fun. Gary's going to join us here in the stream in a few minutes after he eats dinner. For now, it's the one butt. Ooh, busy season. J Mathis is getting busy. Backup agent on 2, exotic pets on 3 is not bad. Ooh, and then we can, well, we're going to be playing this. Rooftop Nuisance is a nice card, though. J Mathis is busy. What will they do? J Mathis is cool. And so are you. I don't know, guys. I'm just spitballing over here. I'm just gonna play Pet's main phase just in case they have a counterspell. Don't need to mess around. Getting the second backup agent is pretty nice. I can put a counter on this fish, and then later on we can just throw away the backup agent to double draw, double tap. J Mathis, do you have your finger on the pulse of the streets of New Capenna? Have you been drafting at all? Have you been playing at all? Have you been watching at all? I guess you're in the busy season, so probably not. It's fish food. Sorry, I was blocking it on screen. I can call it go fish food. Here you go. I'll combine your name with the name Crab suggested. Alright, let's go ahead and put a counter on our other fish. Oop. And we'll send our agent and our fish. And then we'll drop our lackey. And we can just eat our lackey with nuisance too now. Actually, it's pretty good. Get another fish going. Are you gonna counter this? No. Just fixin'. Oh, J Mathis, let me give you your free Kung Pao clip.
Now we'll learn who's the best. Face the foot style. How'd you like it?
I'm bleeding, making me the victor.
There you go. Hope you liked it. Oof. You know, they have Maestro's colors, so I'm worried we're just going to get hostile takeovered because I've been losing to sweepers. Pretty much all my losses have been to sweepers. But I guess they wouldn't be using all this removal if they had sweepers, I suppose. Interesting. They turned my fish into a person, which did not change its stats at all. It just made it blockable. Yeah, the rare taco MTG stream. You never get it while supplies last. Here we go. Thank you so much, Krabs, for gifting a sub. Enjoy your taco, J Mathis. That's 6 months of tacos for you. Look at that. Your taco's got sour cream and tomato and cheese on it now. Well, I guess it always had cheese on it. Oh yeah, we added an animated emote today. It's Gary the snail playing drums to represent our good friend Gary. Hope you like it. Face the foot style. Hope you like it. Oh, losing that card is a little sad. Yeah, look at that. We got all the Garys drumming. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. I made it today at work. It's like summer break now, so I'm not doing very much. I'm just gonna throw this on the unblockable one. If they want to block my 1/1s and trade, I'm fine with that. A turbo gear. What's a turbo gear? Please explain, Todd Jordan. Alright, we got them to 1. Hopefully they don't hostile take over us here. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Thank God. Turbo the movie. It's a snail movie. Ah. Right. I forgot about that. But the snail's not named Gary. Is it? Gary the snail from SpongeBob is named Gary. What's the name of the turbo snail? This isn't a snail related stream. This is a Gary related stream. I feel like you're missing the point. It's a snail named Gary. It's not a Gary named Snail, you know? You see the distinction? I have a Discord now, guys, if you want to join. It's pretty cool. It's called Taco Town. Turbo would be fun though. Okay. Oh, sorry, I kind of peeked there. Let me fix my levels. Hope I didn't blow out any eardrums. When I laughed, I saw the little levels pop up. All right, we can crack hideout for white just to make sure we have double white for limousine. We can curve out with agent and then a counter on our fish. Looks good. I've never seen turbo. I'm trying to start movie night with my son on the weekends. So if you guys have any movie suggestions to watch with a 5-year-old, please type them in chat. Turbo, there you go. Yeah, okay. I'll try. I'll try to watch it with him. He's tough sometimes. Sometimes he's picky. But I'll try to convince him. I'll be as persuasive as possible. Clone Wars the animated series or Clone Wars the movie with Anakin Skywalker played by what's his face? Don't talk about Bruno. We did watch that. We watched that movie in Kanto. My son actually really liked Encanto. Yeah, it's hard to get him. I tried to get him to watch Luca, but he didn't want to watch Luca. He didn't like the bully in Luca. When the bully was like hitting the kids, he wanted to stop watching it. I think he could feel he had some sensitivity to the content that made him uncomfortable. UHF, uh-huh. When I was watching it, I was like, can I show this to my son? Let's see, what is my son like? My son mostly just wants to play Mario Maker all the time. Oh, they're staying back. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, join my Discord server and type these in the movies and TV section so I don't forget. Oh, what a draw, huh? We are gonna need some lands, but off to a great start. Now if they get a citizen, they can't get lifelink. Since it's tapped down. They got their Cabaretti mana now. Oh, stimulus package. Okay. If they double block, we could just boon of safety too in response. We're golden. Do I even need to bother seeing what we draw? We're gonna connive away the lackey. Almost assuredly. Okay, okay. When I was a kid, I loved Stephen King. I read all the Stephen King books when I was in like third to fifth grade. Not all of them, but a lot of them. That was my jam. Oh, I guess I could have, well, we'll just hold up and say this will be fine. I was gonna say we could have connived free combat and then used our Rafine's guidance to get an extra damage there, but having pet cemetery, I was gonna say having boon of safety to defend one of our creatures also seems good. If they've got some red or punch-based removal. I kind of want to see if you would like the Ninja Turtles movie with the people in the suits from the 90s. I feel like I watched that not too long ago and I feel like it holds up. All right, as long as they don't have like depopulate or something, we should be winning. All right, this looks good for us. Oh yeah, kids love the turtles as they should. Good kids. I could use a land. I'll take a land. Get us closer to our limousine. Do we just have lethal here? 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have lethal. Okay. I mean, they do have mana. They do have mana. So it's not strict. They're not strictly dead. They could have something, I suppose. Oh yeah, they can make 1/1s, of course. 6. They chump. They chump. I think we're still in a good spot though. They could double block the informant, I guess, and go down to 1. And then if they have a sweeper, they've got a chance. Go Ninja Go is giving me some flashbacks to Neon Dynasty and the Kappa Wrecker, ruining my life. But I can't blame the Ninja Turtles for that. They didn't design the card. Man, if an opponent had green mana in Neon Dynasty and they attacked, I was always scared. If I saw a forest, I got anxious because I assumed I was about to get wrecked. Alright, I think we're 2 pips now away from Mythic. Dos pips, as they would say in Spanish. It's a bit tough. I like Revelation of Power a lot when we have counters. It's such a huge swing. Rooftop Nuisance is good though with Agent. I'm wondering if we just drop the run out of town even though it's good. Just because we might just end up being mana screwed. That was a tough choice. Okay, we are getting lands, which is nice. I think I will try to back up Agent our informant and put a bunch of eggs into that basket, and then if we could Revelation of Power it for 6 lifelink at some point, that's pretty good. Also, we want this to be a 1/1 so we could eat it with Nuisance and draw 2 and tap 2. They got Maestros. So like here we could just send Revelation of Power in response, gain a bunch of life. Hit them for 1. That's not great for like the beatdown plan. I could just send Backup Agent and play Inspector and save the Nuisance for next turn when they maybe play 2 creatures and then, or play another creature and we can tap 2. If they want to trade here, I'm happy. Yeah, let's just build our board. Okay, here we will get rid of a land. We have a lot of those cards we do want to connive away, but we haven't drawn them yet. We have a couple lackeys and then the Raffine's Guidance. Okay, let's Nuisance first. Casualty 1. Let's Nuisance away you. And sacrifice you. We'll get rid of the lifelinker. They can jump here and get a look at a couple of cards. I mean, we could like Revelation of Power and hit them for 8. But I don't think we need to do that. We can let them jump. Okay. Disdainful Stroke. Probably they aren't going to get to use that. Pick up the body. If they mill something might have value, but it's a bit risky to play pick up the body just to get Unlucky Witness. So it wasn't the best Unlucky Witness hits, I would say. Okay. Going for it. Oh, they got goons. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Slow for them, though. They're gonna get smacked again. Nice. Let's see what we draw. Oh, do they have another disdainful stroke? Oh, they're just bluffing. Alright. Yeah. Let's get rid of land here. Alright. Revelation of Power could potentially push lethal here next turn if we can just use it on our informant and send a big old boop. Tips to improve in best of one. You know, in this format, I have mostly just been drafting with a preference for brokers while staying open. Like a slight preference for brokers. But if I see late red cards, I'll go into red, but that's kind of what I've been doing. I haven't had like a hard and fast strategy like I do in some formats though. I've been kind of just trying to stay open to whatever there is. Play two colors primarily and then splash the third color maybe. Take fixing relatively high. If you are going to be splashing, you probably want to have four of those tap lands, at least four or more. If you're going to play three colors, even if it's just splashing a card or two, I would recommend trying to get four or more tap lands. That's what I would say. Draft two drops highly. I don't think there's enough good two drops. You want to be able to get on the board. This is a bad hand, and that's not helping. Hopefully we'll draw into something. Okay, that's good. I wonder if they'll attack into my agent, because I don't want to block. I want to play pets and get the counter. They do attack. Okay. I'm going to attack. If they block, I will... No, I'll leave backup agent to try to block their custodian. And play pets before my backup agent dies is the plan. Yeah. That's the plan. Block. Okay. It's okay, it's okay. Drawing a lot of lands again. Last game we drew a lot of lands, but we had Connive to fix that problem. This time we're just kind of drawing lands. And I'm not happy about it. I'm going to leave this big fish back to block and protect it with the boon. There are some 4 mana spells that give it minus, but okay. I've never seen someone play Daring Escape. Wow, another land. Okay. This is the second game we've been flooding. Our first game we lost, we were flooding pretty hard. Good thing we spried away one of those lands. Gala Greeters. Honestly, Lackey's not really the card I want to see. We just trading away our fish for if we leave it, we can probably block the greeters. I guess they might play creature equip. Death touch. Use this to double block or chump. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lands. I think we want to hope to start drawing into our connivers and just try to stay alive and find gas that way. Double power. Okay, double power isn't the worst thing in the world. At least it's not double toughness. Yeah, so I can do this and then I get my guidance back at least. Not too bad, right? Or is it better to do this because I get another card? Probably, right? I get another fish. And I don't have too much to do with my mana. It was odd that it wanted to tap all my white mana. Guess it doesn't count this spell over here in the graveyard. Okay, they're drawing lands too. It's a good card. Gonna get a lot of power here. I'm gonna start sending Orfeo. Oh, gotta block with everything. We can wait till we get the Dapper Shieldmate going. I could take 8, or I could chump. Don't think I want to block with everything. I'm gonna wait till I have a shield counter. Guess they are gonna put that on there, so let's see, we would have 2, 5, 6, 7. So we'd be trading away Fish and Inspector. Yeah, the choice is we chump, we trade away everything, or we just take 8. I'm gonna just take 8. And hope we draw, like, our bounce spell, or that works. This power still keeps going, right? It still keeps doubling the power of stuff. So we're definitely not out of the woods yet. Okay. We've got the run out of town. We've got the mysterious limousine. This here isn't as bad because we can just double block it and just lose a bird and a shield counter. Or a fish and a shield counter. Maybe that's better because then we get the guidance back. Put that somewhere to put it to use somewhere. Okay. Interesting they chose not to equip again. Can eat our fish. Slow them down for a minute. I mean, I guess we could just tap the Greeter and Crack. I'd rather draw 2 cards though, right? Also, 1 more mana and then they can unlock Orfeo. Okay, let's go for it. Target creature. Let's do it so we can draw the cards. Okay, that makes it a little longer for them to be able to unlock Orfeo. Alright, we're getting an Air Force coming in. Navy's better though, says Krabs. Oh, Blitz kills us because they have Orfeo. If they drew a Blitz card, we're probably dead. Alright, cool. We got lucky there. Looks like. Okay, 1-for-1 removal. Echo Inspector, let's see what we get. Yeah, I think we can just drop the land here. Play Backup Agent. Chump. Yeah, we gotta watch out for Blitz though. Blitz can kill us. I guess I can leave both of these back to block 2. If we get another creature, it'll get bigger. But we want to kill them too. They're still only at 6 mana, so they can't free Orfeo quite yet. We'll chomp. We get Revelation, we have lethal. I mean, depending on what they play. Oh, we have lethal anyway, duh. Morphine's Guidance. I forgot this gets +4. Alright, get rid of Lackey. We'll go for lethal here. It could have a murder. Cool. Alright, is that it? Is that mythic? Did we do it? Hooray! They didn't let me send it. They conceded. But you know what, guys?
You guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
Of course. I know, right? Does this mean I get to go to the World Championship? There we go. Number 395 is a good start. Usually when I get to Mythic, I stop and I just try to play best of 3. But I think I'm gonna see how I can do. I know grinding Mythic's hard. Probably lose rank along the way, but I'll try my best. All right. You did it. The other tip, Nick, is just play a lot. That's really the only way to grind. That's why they call it the grind, because you have to do a lot of drafts. I've done 21 drafts of best of 1, but I don't know if how many of those were before. This is my 21st draft. But I don't know how many of those were before this season restarted. Looks like maybe 2 of them were before. So this is my 19th draft. It took me 19 drafts, it looks like, to get to Mythic. From Gold to Mythic. Yeah, 19 drafts. Oof. We're on the draw. Think I could hope for better than this. I mean, if we do get an island, it's not bad, because Echo Inspector pitches the lackey. What do you guys think? Is this a keep or a mole? Yeah, Todd Jordan's a legit threat to the Magic the Gathering uh community, but like in a good way. Island. I want an island. I'm gonna keep it. I like to keep. I keep dubious hands. We've got 9 blue sources. 9 blue sources. 9 blue sources. At least our opponent isn't doing anything. By the way, folks, we have 9 blue sources. Yeah, that's fine. I'd prefer it not to get countered, but... Okay, opponent's still not doing anything. Alright, we got 9 blue sources. Alright, things are starting to become a problem. Okay, there we go. Think they got Disdainful Stroke? That would be pretty sad. Alright, cool. We're in business. I'm gonna bounce it. Oh, they're just getting a card. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I mean, I'm sure they've got a lot of gas in hand and big stuff, and they're gonna cause problems for us, but at least we weren't just getting beat down from the start while we struggled to be able to find our blue source. We can get some exotic pets down and then Speakeasy server and get a bunch of life. That'd be pretty good. We get a blue source, we can do exotic pets and hold up make disappear. Not a blue source. I think we just play Echo Inspector here. Yeah. It's either that or we just hold up all of our mana and then we have the option to make disappear Echo exotic pets and or Revelation of Power. That seems fine, right? If they've got some sort of nasty big bomb we can make disappear. They might have a Revelation of Power of their own. Uh-oh. They're gonna bounce me. Oh, they're tapping. Oh, they chose to eat their fish. They're really looking. They're really digging. Interesting. We could trade our 2/2 fish for their for Fiend's Informant. If we really wanted to. Oh, we can make it a 4/4 fish with Revelation of Power. Hmm. Hmm? Hmm? Real big fish? Real big flying fish? There we go. Turning things around here. Let's inspect the Echo again. Cool, I'm into that. I'll take another blue source. They might have a destroy attacking creature. Okay, that's better than them gaining life. Plus, they also don't get to do it because I don't want them to. Alright. Good. Good. Speakeasy server here gains us 4 life currently. All of our stuff is going to be unblockable to them. We can make another fish after we serve the easy speaks. I mean, I might hold some of them back though, just in case they have sweeper. I'm going to play this anyway. Are they dead next turn? 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, unless they've got some ways to block. Okay, cool. Block flyers. All right. We're number one. We're number one. Why does it say I have black and red in my deck? Is it doing that thing again? Where it just shows all the colors in your sideboard? All right. We win this, we might be top 300. Yeah. I feel like they fixed that for a minute. I thought. And then it just came back again. I don't know. I don't know what Watsy's doing these days. Oh, I didn't mean to tweet that I was going live. Whoops. That was an accident. I try not to do that every time I go live, just on special occasions, but I left it on from last time. Yeah, there's your problem, Nick. You're drafting too many 5-color decks. I know there's a lot of fixing, but still. Have I drafted any 5-color decks or played any 5-color decks? Let's see. Oh yeah, I did have one 5-color deck actually in this format. It went 5 and 3. I was splashing Hostile Takeover in a broker's deck, basically. Yeah, that's what it was. It's Hostile Takeover. I was splashing it in a broker's deck. I had 2 Jewel Thieves, Gilded Pinions, Ominous Parcel. I only had 2 tap lands. I had 3 of the Family Fixers, a Glittermonger. Yeah, the deck went 5 and 3. Broker Splash Hostile Takeover. Oh, there you go. Crabs is on it. Cesar Lopez Montilla. Hello. I do love Illuminator Virtuoso on the play. Okay, that's not too bad. Pitch a land. Ooh, interesting. Hmm. I could Revelation of Power now. Is that too greedy? I will pitch away the Lackey. It would become a 4/4 lifelinker this turn. I'd get a counter on it so that next turn I can play pets with a counter on them. It's probably too greedy, but I'm going to do it and just kind of count on this big hit plus the fish coming in. Oh, Cesar's saying good game. I don't know if they think they're losing or if they think they got me. Did they think they were dead? How many throngs they got? No, one throng? They must have some throngs hiding somewhere, I assume. I kind of just want to play pets, but we'll use our mana here. Guess we can do it after. They chump. Opening hand Broker's Ascendancy with all the fixing. I do love Broker's Ascendancy. Gathering Throng's probably the most annoying card. Look at this land. I haven't looked at this land before. Waitsa? Karn. I think we'll just play a bunch of fish here. What are your 5 colors splashing for? Crabs? You lunatic. Okay, they don't have counters, so we're not getting locked down at least. Okay, I'll take 3. I have a lot of life. Pew, pew, pew. Fish army. Good game, they say. I think counter goes on the Echo Inspector to get past the Regulator. We could trade with Rayquaza, but I could also just wait to potentially get a trick or something. Oh, did you have lands? Like he counted one land as being able to be both blue and white at the same time or something? Because I did that yesterday. Is that what happened? I was like, oh, I have all my colors, but then one land was accounting for 2 of the colors. I was like, oh wait, no. I can't cast my spell. Been there, buddy. 3, 4. Okay, cool. All right, we're cruising. Straight to number 1 mythic, right? Number 237. The highest I've ever been, and this is true. This is not just a joke, but it's also funny because I'm immature. The highest I've ever ranked was number 69. This is a fact. One day, I don't know if I'll ever get past that, but I'm glad to have at least gotten that high. 237. That was a big jump, actually. I don't know how this works, because that person was in Platinum, and I jumped higher than when I was playing against someone that was in Mythic. So, don't know the formula here, but that did just happen. This hand is very slow, but we're on the draw, so we could draw a 2-drop. If we draw one of our things that get counters, one of our 2 backup agents or our informant, that would be pretty good. Hello, Lord Magnetron. Oh, I didn't ever notice these little cars driving in the background. You ever see that? Pretty cool. All right, we did not draw a 2-drop. 2-drop would have been really nice against a black-red deck. We might just get run over here. Everybody dance now. That was from yesterday's stream. Okay, maybe our opponent will just time out and we'll win that way and we'll get our trophy by default. Oh, they're back. And they've got all their colors. I mean, I don't know if they have all their colors. They have 3 colors. Corrupt Court Official, huh? Kind of feel like we need our Speakeasy server to help stabilize later. Revelation of Power also helps stabilize, but it's going to be a minute before we're going to be leaving mana open to use it, so I'm just going to drop that. Even though it could potentially give us a lot of life. Shoot. I think I will trade away my Regulator for their Custodian. Just because we want to stay alive. Okay. We won't do it right now. But we'll maybe do it at some point. Yeah, definitely you're going to have to block pretty aggressively. Probably going to have to pitch away... Damn. I'm going to pitch away a non-land here, even though it hurts me to do so, but I want to make my Inspector bigger to block better. They might just murder it, which would stink, but we just have to play defensively here. We can get a 2-drop and we can do like pets and 2-drop and then speakeasy server. That'd be pretty good. That'd be a pretty good chunk of life. Okay, that's not too bad for us, unless they're just using it as a casualty thing. Okay, looks like we've slowed them down a bit. Let's just do Inspector again. This time we can pitch away land if we don't draw like a Lackey or the 1-mana thing. Okay. I think again we just dump the Shield Mate just to give us onboard ways to block better. We're throwing away real spells, but feels like the right thing to do just so our stats line up better. And they're gonna get back their jockey. Okay, nothing else so far, just one. They're just gonna get back their... Oh, okay, Witty Roastmaster is pretty hard. At least Speakeasy server will help us a little bit. We haven't seen our Limousine once, our rare. Oh, they chose the Artificial. They wanted a double spell here, I guess. I mean, they could have double spelled actually, because they had 3 and 3. They're getting more gasoline. Kind of surprised they didn't choose the Roastmaster. They chose the Official instead. Fortunately for us, we do have a land we can pitch away. Okay, make disappear. So we could do both of those at instant speed. This will come in as a 2. One of these will come in as a 2/2. And then one of them could I guess trade with this, even though they're probably gonna rush it in. If they try to double spell, we got make disappear ready to go. Okay. Strangle. Oh nice. They played it they didn't blitz it. So I was able to counter it. Alright. We're getting there. A good draw too. Ooh, Pugilist. That's tough. Guess we'll ransom the Pugilist, huh? They can pay 7 mana. At least we'll draw a card. They play 7 mana. They send Pugilist. We can eat these guys with our inspectors. We could block something. We have enough life. I'm gonna send her fish. Gonna kind of hope we draw our mysterious limousine. Would be nice. Oh, another pugilist. Jeez. They've got goods coming in. Man, we can block this. It'll eat one of our 1/1s, but I think we should anyways. We don't want them to just continually be sending in. Maybe Echo Inspector would have... Nah, it's fine. If they have Strangle, they would kill it with that. If they have the other thing, they would kill it with that. Guidance. Okay. Could make server bigger so that it's also big enough to block the Pugnacious Pugilist. I think I will do that. A little bit more defensive, but they are drawing a lot of lands. Oof. But they're also drawing a lot of 5 drops. They must wonder if they are just trying to push damage or if they have some tricks here. Because these things just get eaten. They must have tricks, right? The deal 2 come back from the dead. Plus 2 come back from the dead. Make a treasure. Make your own death. On the Corpse Appraiser would be really good. Okay. That's not as bad. Not great. We do get our guidance back. But we eat 2 of their things. Fish is a good draw. I'm going to put guidance on an inspector to be able to eat a pugilist. And then we can flash in our fish. We're going to keep sending these fish because we've got more fish where that came from. Little do they know, this is a fish and bird tribal deck. Wow, they've got 4, 5 custodians. Not bad. Land isn't what I wanted. Alright. So they hold for ransom, free up their pugilist. We blocked pugilist, we blocked that. We trade there, we trade there. They're hitting us for 4. Okay. Hopefully they don't draw a blitz creature. Hopefully they don't draw any creatures. Hopefully they don't draw removal. Hopefully they draw land. Is that how you play Magic? You just hope your opponent floods? We can draw an instant here? No. Alright. Just take 3 damage here. I mean, they only have 1 mana. So these are pretty good blocks for us. We get left with 2 birds. They get left with a devil and a 2/2. Seems good for us. Okay. The sad thing is we have to still be a little bit safe. I'm going to send the Echo Inspector here. If they have a blitz or removal in hand and draw one, we're in trouble, but this is a 2-turn timer. And we've got 3 blockers. All right. We did it. 7-1 with our fish food deck. And we got to top 200, number 184. Yeah. Pretty good, right, guys?